Gentlemen, I come bearing gifts. I removed the heads of the wolf leaders who refused to relinquish Finn's moonlight rings. See it as an early wedding present. Festivities begin at 8. The word, and do arrive early enough to clean yourself up. It's your wedding day, for God's sake.
Not exactly the kind of girl who sat around fantasizing about her wedding day. And probably would have looked a little less this.
Yeah. You getting cold feet?
No.
Hayley, someone who wishes to say hello.
You brought them here?
No more running, Queen.
Hope. This is Jackson. This is Hope.
Is there something you wish to discuss, Nick?
Everybody knows you're in love with her. Hayley has a duty to this family, and so do you. She will do what is asked of her, and you will do nothing to prevent that. Hayley is putting family first. I suggest you do the same.
Family is always first.
We won't have a problem, will we?
How? We will watch you. And after that,
Tell you at least once.
Don't say it. Since the first day that I met you, I have felt everything for you. You can't just be the guy who says how he feels. And I think that I can be happy with him. Just want to be happy, Elijah. So whatever you were gonna say to me, please don't say it.
Need a hand with that?
No.
Wolves will be cool with vampires?
You know I'm not. Screw them. This ain't about vamps in general.
Look, I know you know about me and Josh. I'm not asking you for permission, okay?
Good. But we got no chance of winning this fight without something to fight for. What? Is everything okay?
Wanted to see you.
I got something for you. The stone is moss agate. It symbolizes healing and courage. And Rebekah's dress, Klaus's house, leaves one thing that's just yours.
Hey, Davina.
Please be seated. We gather together as a community seeking peace. Your vow.
I pledge to honor and defend you and yours.
To share in blessings and burdens.
Your sanctuary.
To be your family.
To be your family.
You may kiss your bride.
Remember Lucien Castle, the charming, cunning, ultimately tragic, first upgraded original vampire. A man who started as a servant to the Mikaelsons, a friend to Klaus, only to become consumed by his own ambition. A man who sought to surpass the originals, to become the most powerful being in the world, only to meet a fiery end in the streets of New Orleans. His story is one of caution, a tale of how power, when unmoored from restraint, can turn even the most clever mind into a vessel of destruction. But what if I told you Klaus Mikaelson, for over 1,000 years, danced with the same demons and somehow survived? Klaus and Lucien were cut from the same cloth, both driven by a need to prove their worth, both haunted by feelings of inadequacy, both willing to do whatever it took to climb to the top. Yet their fates couldn't have been more different. Lucien burned bright and fast, consumed by his own ego. Klaus burned slow and steady, forging a legacy that spans centuries. So why did one fall while the other endured? That's the core question we're here to answer. Let's set the stage by revisiting Lucien's downfall. Lucien's journey to power began in 102 AD, when he was turned into a vampire by Klaus Mikaelson. At first, he is grateful, a confidant to the original hybrid, but as the centuries passed, Lucien grew resentful. He hated being in Klaus's shadow, hated being seen as a lesser being, hated the fact that the originals held power he could never touch. This resentment festered, turning into an obsession. An obsession with surpassing the originals, with becoming stronger, more invulnerable. His chance came when he discovered the spell to become an upgraded original vampire, a being with the power to kill originals, using the blood of the doppelganger, the heart of a wolf, and the soul of a witch. Lucien performed the ritual, transforming himself into a force of nature. He went from a powerful vampire to a near god, but power corrupted him absolutely. Lucien's newfound strength went to his head. He became reckless. Convinced that he was untouchable, he challenged the Mikaelsons directly, attacking them in their own home, killing their allies. Burning New Orleans to the ground in a fit of rage, he believed that fear and violence were the only tools he needed to rule, that subtlety and strategy were for the weak. But his arrogance was his undoing. The Mikaelsons, led by Klaus, fought back. They used Lucien's own strengths against him, exploiting his overconfidence, his lack of allies, his inability to see beyond his own rage. In the end, Lucien was killed by Klaus, staked through the heart with a white oak stake, his body reduced to ash, his legacy reduced to a cautionary tale. Let's contrast this with Klaus's journey. For over 1,000 years, Klaus has been driven by the same hunger for power, the same need to prove himself. He was born a bastard, a werewolf-vampire hybrid rejected by both worlds. He spent his early years running from his father, Mikael, the original vampire hunter. He spent centuries fighting for acceptance, flee for control, for the power to never be vulnerable again. Like Lucien, Klaus has made countless enemies. He's been betrayed by friends. He's been stabbed, burned, buried alive. He's faced threats that would have destroyed any other being. Yet he survived. Not just survived. Built empires, controlled kingdoms, forged alliances that lasted centuries. He's become one of the most feared and respected beings in the supernatural universe. So how did he do it? How did Klaus avoid Lucien's fate? How did he dance with the same demons of ambition and rage, yet emerge unscathed after a millennium? The answer lies in the choices he made, the lessons he learned, the mindset that separated him from every other ambitious soul who fell before him. This is the story of Klaus Mikaelson's Millennium of Peril, of how he turned every threat into an opportunity, every betrayal into a lesson, every moment of weakness into a source of strength. It's the story of how he defied the odds, defied his own nature,